Hello class 7, today we will start revision of chapter 3 and there we will do the revision of the topic argument in favor and argument against calling the middle age as dark age. So first the topic that we will discuss is argument for middle age as dark age, that is why we can call the middle age as dark age. So when you are writing this answer, that why we can call the middle age as dark age, or give your supporting statement for calling the middle age as dark age, this type of questions can come. You will start your answer with the proper introduction, then you will give all the points for which we can call the middle age as dark age. So your introduction should be like this, that is the scholars of the 15th century has termed the middle age as dark age. The period from 4th to 7th century AD has been termed as a dark age. And we will see that why this period has been termed as dark age. There were several factors for which the historian has termed this period as a dark age. Now we will give you a supporting statement for that why we can call it a dark age. First of all, we see that there was a crumbling or the decline of the Roman Empire. Decline of Roman Empire or the crumbling of Roman Empire. As the Roman Empire was declining, the European civilization, the pillar of the European civilization was shaken. So we know that due to the decline of the Roman Empire, European civilization suffered. That is, the pillars of the European civilization was shaken. That was the main factor for which historian termed the Middle Ages dark age. Apart from these, we see that many other factors were there, that during this time there was the barbarian attack, which was another factor. So barbarian attack led to the decline of Rome. Also we see that due to barbarian attack many problems came in the Roman Empire mainly, and Europe also suffered a loss. So due to the barbarian attack there was already a loss, and mainly it was due to the barbarian attack that there was decline in trade and commerce. So trade and commerce also suffered a decline, and as the trade and commerce was declining there was economic loss, and for this the historians of the 15th century called the Middle Age as dark age. Then we see that roads were damaged due to barbarian attack mainly. We see roads were damaged, and what happened is that the barbarians were coming through the road, they were plundering the cities and the roads, and due to which roads were damaged. And as there was so much confusion politically also, there was a crisis, nobody took the initiative to repair the roads. So damaging of the roads, and they were not repaired. That was also another factor which led to the declining condition of different parts of Europe. And for this reason, medieval age has been termed as the dark age by the scholars of 15th century. And roads were damaged and not repaired, that is one factor. Also we see there was loots and plunder. Barbarians were plundering and looting different places of Europe. Due to this loots and plunder, people's lives were completely shaken, and there was no proper law and order. So due to all this, we see that as they were plundering, looting, due to all this, the medieval age has been termed as the dark age. And as this was the condition, people were leaving their cities and going to villages. People were leaving cities and they were going to villages so that they can have a safe shelter, because the barbarians were mainly attacking in the cities. So due to this factor also, the population of the city started decreasing, and this factor also led the historians of the 15th century to call the medieval age as the dark age. Also you can mention that education also suffered a decline because of the barbarian attack. The culture and civilization of the Roman Empire was affected, and educational centers were no longer functioning. So that also led the medieval age to be called as a dark age. So these are the factors for which we can support the 15th century historian that medieval age was a dark age. But we should also see that for only one factor, only few factors were there. Only for this few factor, we cannot term the entire Middle Age as a dark age. we should also know the factors, or we should also argue against calling the medieval age as a dark age. And now we will go to that debate. There we will see argument against calling the medieval age as the dark age. Already seen argument in favor of calling the medieval age as dark age. Now we will see why we cannot call the medieval age as a dark age. Argument against calling middle age as dark age. Argument against calling the medieval age as dark age. Now what happened is that what the factors there, we see that we will start our introduction like that, that yes, there was a barbarian invasion, but there were also so many developments in Europe in the medieval ages. For these factors, we cannot call the entire middle age as dark age. Those factors are like this. You will start your answer, then you will give the factors for which we cannot term the medieval age as dark age. Like first and foremost, you should mention that the Western Roman Empire was declining. Western Roman Empire was suffering a decline, but the Eastern Roman Empire flourished. Eastern Roman Empire was still flourishing during this time, though the Western Roman Empire was declining, but Western Roman Empire only was attacked by the barbarians, but the Eastern Roman Empire was still flourishing and other parts of Europe was still flourishing. So it is wrong to call the full Middle Age as Dark Age only because the Western Roman Empire declined. In other parts there was still culture and civilization was developing. So we see that education also was not fully destroyed. Monasteries were centers of education. As we have already read, monasteries were centers of education as the barbarians were attacking different places and churches and educational institutions. So monasteries developed as a center of education. So education was not fully destroyed. The light of education was kept glowing in the monasteries. So due to these, we see we cannot call the medieval age and there was complete decline of education. Education was still there in the monastery. The monk played an important part in development of education. So you can also mention that the monks played an important part in spread of education. This was another factor. Apart from these, we can also see that in the Western Roman Empire trade was declining, but in other parts of Europe trade was still continuing. Trade and commerce was continuing in the other parts of Europe. So we cannot call the medieval age as dark age as trade and commerce still continued in other parts of Europe. Other parts of Europe means in the Eastern Roman Empire or in different other places of Europe, trade and commerce was still flourishing. So we cannot call the medieval age as dark age. Then we see that apart from this, another important factor is that feudalism. Feudalism was a very closed economic system. It was a very poor system which actually led to the decline in the power of the king and the ruling class, and the feudal lords became powerful. So this was not a good system, and this system, the ancient feudal system, started declining in the medieval age. So decline of feudalism was another good thing that happened in medieval age. Decline of feudalism. We will read feudalism in later chapters. There we will see feudalism was a system of giving land, and as this land giving system was there, the power of the king was decreasing. But in medieval age, feudalism was declining. Due to decline of feudalism, the kings again got control in their own hand. The kings became again powerful. So we can't call the medieval age as dark age. And another factor is the beginning of the Renaissance. This is very important. Beginning of Renaissance. Renaissance means rebirth, and this rebirth of culture, knowledge and civilization started during the medieval age. So as the Renaissance flourished in medieval age, we we see there was a great change, there was a huge change. For this reason, we cannot call the medieval age as dark age. Also, you can mention the different famous carols, the Christmas carol, or different famous carols actually became popular and composed during this time. So we cannot call the medieval age fully as dark age, only for few reasons. Yes, bad things were there and also good things were also there. Like in every age, bad things happen and good things also happen, but we cannot call that entire age as a dark age. So here also we see many things also happen in the medieval age which were also positive, which were good. For these things we cannot term the entire middle age as dark age. Thank you.